Alright, hey guys, how's it going? This is the Mahoney Kelly Show. I'm Mahoney.
I'm Kelly.
And today's show is just going to be us giving you our reviews on yesterday's games and upcoming games. We're going to give you our thoughts on what we think who's going to win.
On baseball. So, first of all, Yankees suck. They suck. Okay. So they were up 7-0. And they blew it. 7-0. They gave up 6 runs in 1 inning. Gotta love the Yankees. So, besides that, the Sox lost. They continued their skid. Hey, being a Red Sox fan, it's been fun all the time.
So for the moment, I'm not a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, so here's me right now changing my allegiance for the rest of the season. Detroit Red.
No, I said at the moment.
Yes, for the rest of the season, Detroit. Let's go Detroit. Alright, so let me give you my pick for the World Series. My pick for the World Series is Detroit. I think they're going to win the World Series. I hope they win the World Series. Who's your pick?
I'd probably say Detroit too.
Yeah. Alright, so we're both picking Detroit. It's either. Alright, now let me give you my breakdown of the playoff bracket, and Mahoney's going to do it. Tampa Bay versus Texas. I'm taking Texas because they're awesome, and I don't like Tampa Bay either because they suck a big one.
Actually, before we get this started, all the teams that we've picked are the same. Only thing is that Tampa Bay versus Texas. I picked Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay's gonna win. I don't know.
In the first round.
I think that's gonna be done.
All right, so I'm picking Texas over Tampa Bay. I'm picking Detroit over New York. I'm picking Milwaukee over Arizona, and I'm picking Philly over Seattle in the first round, which leads up to the ALCS, Texas versus Detroit, and I'm picking Detroit. Obviously, I picked them to win the World Series. Then Milwaukee versus Philly, I picked Philly because Philly is a really good team. And Milwaukee, besides Prince Fielder, I mean, I don't even sound like I don't know a lot about the Brewers, but I really don't. I just know Prince Fielder's really good, but they're kind of irrelevant. They're not a big talk in the baseball world. Detroit versus Philly, I think is going to be your World Series, and I'm picking Detroit, even though Philly's probably going to win, but I'm picking Detroit. Now, before we wrap this video up, I know it's not going to be that long of a video, I'm just going to say a couple interesting things that could play out. It could end up being Tampa Bay versus New York in the ALCS, and if that happens, the Yankees going to blow another 7-0 lead. Do they just hate Boston so much that they'd rather blow a 7-0 lead?
No, I think yesterday's game was a fluke. I really think it was.
If it's Tampa Bay versus New York, it's going to be a really good series, but I'm not going to be watching it because you know what starts in a week? FTW. Look it up. Yeah, Stanley Cup champs start playing in a week. That's all I care about. I'm a Red Sox fan, but I'm a Bruins fan first. So I'm picking Detroit for the World Series. You're picking Detroit?
Yeah.
Alright, we're both picking Detroit. That's pretty much all we have to talk about for baseball right now. I don't think we really have anything else to talk about in the sports world as of right now, except for, do you want to talk about Raw? We can talk about Raw. We'll talk about Raw really quick, I guess.
I kind of like Raw. It was actually kind of interesting. I
liked how they lowered the cell in the last bit until Rios started beating the shit out of them.
But they do that. I think it was the final match, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the night, whenever it's a week before.
Zack Ryder had a title match, but he lost.
We all knew that was gonna happen.
Wow.
We all knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but I mean that's something. Other than that, it was pretty much just build up to pay-per-view. I really don't know how else to talk about it. It was pretty much just build up to pay-per-view.
I'm surprised that Miz or Truth didn't come. Miz and Truth didn't come back.
They're waiting for pay-per-view.
No.
I hope Miz comes back. Miz, I love you. Just
no.
my favorite videos.
No. Why do you love Miz?
Because Miz is the man. He's awesome.
Yeah. Well. You know what? Never mind.
Really? Really? Alright, before we start just blabbering, that's all we have to talk about for right now. Check out the next video. It's going to be posted later in the week. We're probably going to have 2 videos for the rest of the week. One for NASCAR, one for football.
Yeah.
Actually 3 and 1 for WWE. We're going to try to break up our videos.
Guys, from now on...
that way, if you are only watching us for one subject, you don't have to sit through us talking about the rest of the shit that you really don't care about.
Yeah, so from now on, instead of doing one video 15 minutes long. It's going to do
A couple.
single videos for like 3 to 5 minutes long, just to give you a breakdown of everything like that.
Right in the button, 5 minutes. Yeah, so this is the baseball one. We'll give you more videos as the ALCS comes up. I'm not going to give you one for the ALDS because it's not that important. We'll give it to you right before the ALCS starts and then right before the World Series for baseball. And we'll keep you updated on all the rest of the topics in there on video. So, signing out, Yankees suck. Anything to say?
No, not really.
Tampa Bay, you blow too.